Emotions and diabetes. There's an emotional side to dealing with a disease like diabetes. It can be difficult day after day to do everything necessary to manage this disease. There are many feelings we struggle with. Shame is very common. I felt embarrassed that I got diabetes, that it was my fault I got fat. I dreaded getting on the scale at the clinic. I imagined people judged me and assumed I was sneaking bad food like candy and sugary drinks, that they thought I couldn't control myself. Family members would scare me that I could get complications if my diabetes didn't get into better control. I know they meant well, but those scare tactics just made me feel hopeless. So many emotions can pile up when you have diabetes. Fear, despair, frustration, anger, and shame. People end up feeling distressed and overwhelmed. This is not the same as depression. Some people might have depression, but the day-to-day emotional distress that many people with diabetes feel is not depression. It's an understandable response to living with and managing diabetes over time. The solution is probably not to take an antidepressant pill. Even though distress is understandable, when those feelings get overwhelming, they may cause you to slip into unhealthy habits such as eating in ways you know are unhealthy, not being active, or even skipping your appointments. It happens to many, if not most, people with diabetes, even after years of good management. If you are feeling emotionally upset or burdened about your diabetes, try to talk to someone about how you are feeling. Don't do diabetes alone. The people who have the biggest problems are those who get so ashamed of diabetes they keep it too private or end up, despite their best efforts, getting too isolated. Find somebody in your life who will listen, who can understand what you're going through, or offer you some encouragement. When this happened to me, I shared my feelings with my provider. She was so understanding and helped me put my diabetes into perspective. Then I spoke with my friend who also has diabetes. We started making healthy changes together. We walked every day. That helped my mood and also eventually helped reduce my blood sugar. Once that happened, I was ready to make some changes in my eating habits. I started cooking more vegetables and protein and changed my portion sizes. My blood sugar levels kept improving and I started feeling better. I know now that these emotions are simply part of having diabetes. Having support in my life makes all the difference. Remember, emotional distress is common in people with diabetes. Sharing your feelings and getting support is essential.